Good morning. We're going to check in with our client. I got my scale, my handy dandy, and let's see how well he's been doing. All right. I went for a little walk after I met with my client. And I want to talk about Claude. His name is Claude. He is a truly such a hard worker in my eyes. Like, Claude and I actually met, I want to say it's been like 4 years now. I met him at a previous gym that I was working at, and that's how we started working together. He was doing sessions with me at the gym. Probably we had a good run of twice a week. Sometimes we even trained 3 times a week. Claude is also, he is from England, and he needed someone. I guess he didn't need someone who spoke English, but anyways, I'm thankful that we got paired together. At that gym that I worked at, there's like a manager who kind of, people would come and consult with him, and then he would try to sell them on training sessions with the personal trainers on staff. Anyways, we got put together, and since then we've been working together. Now we work a little more online, virtually. He is kind of doing his sessions more independently, but yes, every month I have a very specific diet, and everything is written out for him. The foods he can eat, he's eating a good amount. I would not say that he's anywhere near suffering when it comes to the food. I am really trying to get him onto working out more, if that's doing daily walks. On the plan, I have 3 times a week strength training written down. But I've been really trying to put the emphasis on just walking, honestly. Like, truly, less is more sometimes. And I'm not saying that that's like doing less, but he's a guy who works a full-time job, and that takes, people who are working, let's say, from 10 a.m. till 7, 8 p.m. It is very taxing. Like, whether you like it or not, mentally plays a big role. If you're physically and mentally under stress, then it can play a big role in your physique and your health. And so yeah, I've been really trying to encourage him to take daily walks, even, again, if that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Less is more, yeah, but it doesn't mean not doing it at all. So again, he's been doing really well, like really, really well. We've had great success, actually, when it comes to us training more online. I think he's been a lot more consistent, like on the daily. Whereas like when we would train together, I'd meet him twice a week, and, people like to kind of think that, like, if I'm working out, it's enough. And yeah, a lot of the times, like, it could be enough, but when you have a good amount of weight to lose, it's not enough. It really comes down to your diet. And yes, being active, it doesn't mean you have to be a strongman or do bodybuilding, but you do need to be active. And it's as easy as walking, like, truly. Here, I'm literally like in my pajamas. And my slippers. And yeah, all in all, I just want to say, like, I'm just truly so proud of him. Hey, YouTube. It is Saturday, and we just came back from the gym. I am having a shake. I put a little bit of oatmeal in here, especially after I do legs. Give it a little bit of a carb kick. So good. Chocolate whey protein. Belgium chocolate from All In, actually. It's an Israeli brand. With regular oatmeal. So good. I fantasize about it sometimes. We had our check-in today with Tyrone. It went very, very well. After Tyrone actually called me and we FaceTimed during my session at the gym, which ended up being kind of a shorter session, but again, I will take a phone call with Tyrone any day over any session, okay? Being the fact that we're on the complete opposite sides of the world and he takes the time out to reach out to me, and I'm so grateful, truly. And having a good coach emotionally and supporting you no matter what, telling, you the truth, and really making, giving you that third eye, because it's really easy to see yourself and only yourself, and you pose every morning and you take photos and then you look at it and you critique, and then you go to the gym and you critique, and it's like you can get really in your head. And I think that's where I went this week for sure. And I definitely got my spark back after talking to him. Also after talking to my boyfriend. He's so supportive, and just I'm really excited. More than anything, I'm tired, I'm sore, but I'm more than anything so excited, and I'm ready. Like, I feel like again, even in the bad down times, low times, I'm checking off the boxes, and sometimes again going with the flow and the motion, because that's something like discipline is, especially when it comes to dieting and working out. Like, I've kind of built that since a teenager, and now it's like, because I'm stepping on stage and everything just feels a little more, I guess, in a pressured sense, because it's not something I'm not doing, but just because there's a competition and there's a stage date and there's like that end date, there's this pressure, and then you start to see yourself different, and you can really fall into a hole of just like nitpicking every little thing, and then you're not ever happy, and I'm so happy. And I feel so blessed, and I know I'm different. I know I have a crazy physique, and I'm very strong, and I know that I got this. But sometimes I don't, or I don't think that, But it's as easy as wanting it and wanting to think positive and just thinking positive. Like, again, so we're here Saturday night, tomorrow's Sunday. We're gonna have, Coach wants me to have a nice breakfast tomorrow, actually, but Sunday is the beginning of our work week. So my usual okay, let's story time for a second. Sul and I have been dating for like 2 years and almost 2.5 years. And since we've been dating, our first real date, he actually cooked me steaks, and we had wine, and it was such a magical night. Seriously, we realized we were neighbors, and he just was such a gentleman, and he cooks really good steaks. But after that, it's our ritual that every Saturday after leg day, Saturday's leg day, like that's a ritual since we started dating, we get burgers. So last prep he cooked burgers actually, and then I, tracked everything. But today we're gonna order, and I won't have that fancy breakfast that Coach wants me to have tomorrow. I'm gonna have that tonight. I'm gonna have a burger. He told me to make it a little fatty, so I think that fits very well. And tomorrow we're back on track, on macros. And his main feedback was honestly to rest. So everything happens for a reason. And tomorrow I also have Pilates, so I'm really excited. And that's truly like an active rest for me, honestly. I'm not hating on Pilates girls. Like, I'm not saying it's not hard. It is. But I know different hard. Like, I know, like, I used to deadlift like 350 pounds and like squat 270 pounds. And like when I was 21 years old for reps. And I'm like, I guess I know that kind of hard. And Pilates, it's cute. It's, but again, there's a reason for everything. And I think Pilates is amazing. But did I get this body doing Pilates? No, I did not. Where's the six pack? I don't know, but it's there. We're good. We got shoulders. We got biceps. This is us ramping ourselves up, okay? Getting out of the funk, okay? Staying humble, yeah? But it is what it is. And I am blessed. I'm truly blessed. And I am, like, once I dreamt of having the body I have today. And I'm truly, truly blessed and grateful for this body. And we're going to continue to give it what it needs. So today we're going to rest. As you can see, I look very tired. And we'll catch up tomorrow. I rambled for like 7.5 minutes. But yeah, I had a really, really good check-in with Tyrone today. Very good. Knowing that Tyrone watches my YouTube channel, I'm so flattered. It's crazy. And now I have even more motivation to actually record and not think twice. Have a good night, you guys. Have a good day. And we'll meet tomorrow.